fractured, unfortunate, but nonetheless proud community has found a braver, more gallant young champion.
Even when they kill me, they can never take the game from a young G.
Who lies before us, unconquered still.
The fans is watching, niggas plotting to get me. Will I survive? Will I die? Come on, let's picture the possibility.
And going back to the hospital, and on the radio, it said that Tupac Shakur had died. I was at a red light. The motherfuckers was blowing at me and honking and shit. I couldn't move. I just pulled aside of the road, shed a tear. My son was killed. Still to this day, they don't know who or why. Damn sure wasn't no Orlando Anderson over no fight. But that's another story for another time.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building. And this is Machiavelli Media. I want to talk about something today, man, that a lot of people won't touch, or a lot of people count on you forgetting it, or a lot of people like to look over it when they like to tell exactly what happened to Tupac and Biggie. One of the most important things to ever come out in this investigation of the murder of Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace was a very, 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 very big detail. They got little coverage. And that is, Tupac and Biggie both was murdered under surveillance. Or should I say, surveillance was taken off of them seconds before they was murdered. How was that possible? And why? Why was Tupac and Biggie being followed the night of their murders? And who exactly was following Tupac in Las Vegas and the Notorious B.I.G. out in Los Angeles? It was an agent a few years ago who came out and said that he was part of the detail of the FBI, the Alphabet Boys, that was following Tupac that night on Flamingo Boulevard. He never said why, and he never said what were their findings. All I know is they was following Pac, and Tupac died that night. My question is, did they happen to see anything suspicious? Did they by chance happen to catch the murder on tape? But why were you there? What was your purpose? Okay, all right, let's just say, that was a fluke. You know, somebody trailing Tupac the night he get murdered, that was just a fluke. Happens all the time. Let's say it doesn't happen all the time. Let's just say that was a rare incident. Can you explain why the same thing happened to Biggie? The same night of his murder. Biggie called his mom, "Mama want to come home. I'm getting out of here, blah, blah, blah. They following me." Who? Why? What's going on? Same scenario. Well, and they admitted to this. This isn't just hearsay. This is an admission. There were admissions. The problem is, if you try to find it now, you can't. Before I did this video, I was looking for the hip-hop articles and magazines that I read, because that wasn't the source material of the article. This was just a fact inside a paragraph of the articles, that they were under surveillance that night. And, you know, the article was, of course, about the murder and who could have done it, but they just glance over the fact that these guys were under surveillance. My question to you again is why? What was Biggie doing so significant that he had to be under surveillance? And by chance, did you see who killed them? Did you see anything suspicious? And why did you so happen to pull your men off of that detail moments before his murder? Same scenario. But nobody talks about that. Nobody. Try to find it. Try to Google it. Go to YouTube. It's common knowledge that just vanished in thin air. And if you're a Tupac fan screaming, "Oh, prove it," I never heard that. Then you're not as big of a fan that you think you are. Because any real Tupac fan that's been following this case, or Biggie fan that's been following this case, they all know that. My question is, what were they looking for? Why were they there? You know, the same thing happened to Malcolm. The same thing happened to Martin. All under surveillance. Gunned down moments later. Nobody talks about it. Nobody touches on it. I'm just asking why. Did you release your findings? Did you get what you was looking for? Were there any arrests made from your investigation? I didn't hear about any of those things. But what I do know is both artists were murdered that night. Why were they under investigation? Did the shooters know that they were under surveillance? Because soon as these agents apparently got taken off of them, they both were murdered moments later. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Because I ain't crazy. Hope you guys like this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Turn on them post notifications so you be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. I need you guys to sub to the channel because this is Machiavelli Media. And I'm your homie Gab. And it's been a pleasure as always. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.
The fans is watching, niggas plotting to get me. Will I survive? Will I die? Come on, let's picture the possibility.